Greetings and salutations, I'm Kev. Welcome back to this Let's Play of EU4 as a Golden Horde. And since this is a new recording session for me, I thought it would take a little moment to have a look at what the hell is going on. But yeah, first of all, we are at war with Genoa right now because the Ottomans jumped in on that, and of course, that means we're in separate wars. So I'm gonna hope, really hope, that Savoy, I think it is, wasn't it Savoy? Yeah. Savoy is at war with Genoa. I'm hoping they take Genoa proper and exiles their capital over here, because then we might just, you know, eliminate whatever's left once that war ends. And hopefully we'll keep the Ottomans out of this whole area. That's the real danger. I do not want the Ottomans any closer than absolutely necessary. Anyway, that's that current ongoing crisis. We still have a lot of claims to recover, but I'm not overly worried about those just yet, because I kind of want to, well, spend my points on a few other things. First of all, we're currently getting in the aristocratic idea group fleshed out, and I think what I want to do is to grab the next tech here, open the next idea group, take the first few ideas of administrative so that we can get our extra coring thing, that one. And I also want to unlock the coring idea in our own national group, which is the second idea. Once I've done that, then I'm going to attack anyone else. With perhaps one caveat, because in just a few years, the colonialism institution should trigger, right? Yep, 1500. So it'll trigger, and the only way to get that over here in a reasonable amount of time is to develop up our capital, which is currently Muscowy. Moscow. So that's probably what we're gonna do as soon as that institution spawns. So I still think we're gonna take both of these ideas, both of these techs, and then just bank points and prepare for the upgrade of Moscow. Diplo points definitely are going to go into Moscow, though. I don't know if anything else is going to be put there. We did take the, we did invite the one that, we did invite the religious school, there we go. That reduces development cost. There they are. So we kind of want to get that done. We're also converting provinces. The few we can. That brings us to the next age. Because it requires us doing quite a few things that we don't have the ability to do, for the most part. Joining the Reformation is not going to happen, of course. Humanist or religious ideas, well, that's nice, but we're not going to get that in time. Convert provinces, we're trying to do that now. I think we need to convert 5. And I think we've converted 3 or so. Anyway, so we'll see if we can get that one done. Colonial Empire ain't going to happen. Convert another nation. That is possible, to force convert another nation. But I do believe you have to use the CB. I don't think you can tell your puppet to change your religion. We might test that out with one of our with the Ryazan or Perm. Maybe. And there's also the Asian trade thing, which I don't know if we'll be able to do, actually. Asian trade, that requires you to put... I forget what that actually means. I think it needs to put a merchant here somewhere, but I don't recall if it requires you to have a certain amount of it. And finally, there's unified culture. Now that we've had that I believe we do have already. I do believe we currently have the cultural union, right? Since we formed the Golden Horde, if I can find the darn thing. There we go. Yep, I do believe we have the unified culture thing. All Tatar cultures. Great, so at least that part is done. We've ticked 1 box. We've ticked 1 box. And we have the potential of taking at least 3 others. Potential. So we'll see how that goes once it starts. Of course, we're going to lose the bonuses here, so we're going to lose the aggressive expansion impact, which is kind of sad. And we're going to be slightly less bad at... slightly more bad at fighting in grasslands terrain at this point because we moved our capital. Ain't so many grasslands provinces, so yeah, that's fine. We can tolerate losing that bonus. So we're just gonna roll, let good times roll, I guess, and see if we can end the war with Crimea. Or I can hope for others to end them. There we go. Bohemia died. Oh my goodness, did they ever die? They started this war, I think. And they're completely trounced. Yeah, right. This was the game where Brandenburg was going completely nuts. I mean, at the moment I'm actually a bit more scared about Brandenburg than I am about Poland and Lithuania. And there are, even if they weren't all our allies. Which they are. And I don't see any reason to antagonize them just yet. Once I've eaten all of Muscowy and everything here, and whatever I'm gonna do down this way, sure, then we'll consider it. Let's see, is there any other reduction factors for cost that we can apply? I don't think so. Oh yeah, that's legalism. Guess we'll hold off for a little bit. How long until the tech modifier goes away, by the way? Before I screw this up. Let's see. Diffusion of knowledge, that's the one. We got that from one of our subject states, February of 1501. Got it. So before 1501 we need to tech up, basically. Yeah, you guys are gonna fight, that's okay. Not ideal for me, but so be it. I'll eat you all later on. Okay, Poland, okay, you re-rivaled Muscovy. I'm fine with this. Darga. Okay, so my choices move towards mysticism. Which means money until the end of the game. Also monthly autonomy change, or move towards legalism. Wait. Okay, so I'm still gonna get the shrine modifier, but it's gonna last much longer, much shorter. Oh! And it's also going to give us a reduced admin cost for 20 years. 25 years. Oh, I like this. I mean, our guy is like old. So I don't think that's going to be too beneficial. So I'm going to go with this. I'm going to reduce our tech costs even more. Glad I waited. Admin points are in short supply, so now we have another 10% modifier there, another 0.5 for legalism. So cost has gone down quite a bit. You're still murdering Hungary, which is fine. You're actually at war with Genoa, though. No, they hold the level 3 fort, so Savoy should be by far the greatest war leader here. The problem for them is that the Ottomans occupy most of Hungary, so not going to get that much war score after all. And of course Savoy holds all of that stuff, so... Oh, there we go. Wait, what? Oh, Hungary's separate peace. Well then. Okay, I guess you're waiting for Lüneburg next. Need to keep an eye on this. Wait, what was that fan? Was I coring something? Guess I were. Vortex doesn't cost it anything, so yes, of course we're gonna raise it. And yes, we're getting separatists. Even the tribes are getting a bit antsy. I think you're marching through, right? Yes, you're marching through. That's fine then. I do think we're going to take this one right away. Because that's going to give us this idea group. Extra horde unity, always useful. Of course, we're still losing a ton of it. But there we go, horde unity. And that's the problem. We need to reform, because as we grow in size, the horde unity is just going to keep plummeting. And that ain't good. So we have to reform at some point. You lost a lot of control here. Yeah, the Ottomans are gonna completely murder Genoa here. There goes Lüneburg. So now... Why did I see that? Because I don't see Savoy. But I do see Lüneburg. Okay, because I'm at war with them, of course. Or I was at war with them. So now I'm waiting for these to peace out so I can run in and occupy their territories. Now there also isn't a fort here, right? No. So they should be able to take this. I don't know if they've taken Corsica yet. That's about the only thing. I could run on in and loot here, but yeah, there's no real point now. It's already looted out. Never mind. All we can do right now is wait. There we go. And we changed capital. Where did it go? It went to Matrega, which we occupy. Fantastic. So run, little horses, run. So now I hold their capital and I'll have that much more war score. Let's see, Yuan, ceded. Genoa itself, Albenga. You don't mention Corsica. But I suspect that they no longer have Corsica because their capital moved here. Also, we're fabricating on these folks. Let's see. 45 on you. Fabricate. Where to go next, I guess. Kashin? Actually, Muscowy. Yeah, we already fabricated on this one. That's fine then. That's those three. Right, we kind of want to feed this land to Perm. I think it's Zubitsov or yeah, one of these. Zubzov, that one, lovely. Zubzov. Zubzub. Zubtsov, there we go. What's that? Is that... no. Did have some rebels, some Novgorodian separatists. So we'll occupy everything except these islands. I kind of want to end the war. Let's get the Muscowy guy home. I want to see. 87%. Now the Ottomans aren't going to peace out until all this is occupied, of course. We know this. I just want to see. Not unconditional surrender. Okay, you give me all of that, which is... Oh, you do hold Corsica. Huh. Lucky us then that they moved the capital to our territories. Yes, there are going to be coalitions. I could even try to ask him to release Corsica, but there's no point for me doing that. Wait. Did I see forced religion in this? No. Never mind. War reps? War reps. Money? Money. No point in making him a tributary. There's no other... Well, he'd accept that too, but there's no reason for me doing that, I guess. Wait, could you... Why would I do that? It costs me points and gains me nothing. That does give me +1 prestige point. Ending as alliance. Which is kind of funny. I'll take the prestige. That doesn't hurt me in any way. Does it? No. Okay. Unfortunately, this is going to set out scoring back quite a bit. That be the downside. That be the downside indeed. Because I need to buy the next tech by 15 or something, but I think we're going to have enough points for that. Okay, we're going to do this. That means kicking Genoa out of the whole region, which is fine. We're going to be at peace, which is also fine. We're going to torch everything here, I guess. I'm kind of hesitant. Actually, no, we're still going to do it because they're Catholic. It's going to make it easier to convert. Arguably, I could wait. Gain more unity in the long term, but no. Burn, burn, burn. Oh, right, this is Circassian land. Still going to burn it. That means Circassia is going to be a bit cranky. I wager. Yeah, erased our provinces. They don't approve of that, but that's okay. I had to do this, and the coring was Theodora, of course. Did I not increase autonomy here? Guess I didn't. Whoops. Speaking of, let's do that here too. Ain't gonna be good for a while anyway, but let's try to curb their anger a little bit. Do we have a lot of war exhaustion? Nah, it's fine. Could have saved a couple points by waiting, but I don't think that's gonna be worth it. Move back here, group up. And we finished our mission. Right, I completely forgot about that. Lovely. Completely forgot the other mission. Create an army for a nation. Oh my. Or butter up to the Timurids. Any chance we can actually make that happen? That's actually feasible. Yeah, sure, let's go with that. And send the diplomat right here. That one is actually feasible. We're still losing money. Not good. And now we really have to, you know, curb our budget a little bit. Oh yeah, we're rooting out corruption. That's what's draining our budget right now. And the tribes are out for more land. Stupid tribes. Stupid tribes. Fine, let's see. Oh right, these are the ones you already control. Fine, here you go. Not enough for you? Still not enough for you. Oh, these tribes. Ah, for Pete's sake. Fine, take... Yeah, take Sustal as well. Why the hell not? There you go. Stop complaining. That's another reason why I want to reform. Sooner rather than later. But one thing at a time, I guess. Okay, well let's do this and try to reach zero bubble on money. We can take the tax, and at this point I don't see a reason to wait. We've maxed legalism. So sure, let's take up. And since we're done with this, let's see, all our admin points are now going to go into ID groups. All our diplomat points are going to go and be banked up so we can develop Muscowy as much as possible. Which means we're not going to be taking for a while. Which means we could potentially do this. Oh! Okay, you have to wait anyway. Well, that's fine. We'll manage. Did the conversion modifiers go away? They did. October 1500. So it is converting. That's fine. Gonna take a while though. And yes, ID groups. I'm still fairly certain we're gonna go admin. The alternative is economic. But the thing I want from economic is the end thing here. And we're not gonna have that before we start developing up everything. It's gonna cost too much. And of course, the yearly inflation reduction is also rather nice since we have gold mines. Innovative is also kinda cool, but not that cool. No, we're still gonna go admin. Okay, there's no cost reduction in these things, right? I don't think we have any of those. No. That's fine then. We're not gonna buy anything, we're just gonna save up and repay our loans. Actually, we could do that right now, so let's. All this in Savoy broke. Oh my. Savoyard, Italy. Whoa, 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 whoa. That means that the capital of Savoy is actually separated from this. Curious. Wait, wait, wait. Where the heck is your capital in Savoy? Okay, now I actually can see you. So your capital is there and you're split apart. Huh. Actually, you just lost land, didn't you? Yes. Some land here had just gone because Savoyard, Italy is no longer a thing. They were forced... Oh, that's what happened. Austria broke their alliance with Savoy and then suddenly decided, you know what? This returns to the Empire or something. No, that can't be. This Shadow Kingdom is already fired. Well, something certainly happened there and the Savoy got nerfed a bit. Or not. Never mind. Denmark collapsed to rebels. And Novgorod grew. Huh. Interesting. Novgorod is still our tributary though, so I'm fine with this. Speaking of tributaries, before we break and take a break, I want to see. There are 2 more that would take tributary status. Okay. That's unexpected. They're a bit far away though. But they would take tributary status. I'm not going to do so with the Uzbeks or Nogai or Kazan, because I'm going to just conquer them. But, interesting. The Knights are actually close to becoming a tributary too, but that's even Cyprus. But those are a bit too... that's a bit more scary. Okay, Ottomans, who are you fighting now? Or who would you fight? Yeah... If you fight Austria, that's okay. If you fight Poland, we're gonna be in big trouble. We'll see what they do. Anyway, time for a break. Thank you for watching.